Hi everyone, we're going to have a look at the numeracy qualification as part of the National 4 Mathematics course. That qualification starts with VAT, which is like a section of numeracy, which is a section of percentages. Everything that I do in this booklet could ask you to please copy down, and if there are any gaps, I'll ask you to fill them in over time. Okay, so the first one we're going to have a look at is percentages. And we're going to, at numeracy level, you need to know how to do this with a calculator. And later on in the course without a calculator. So to do this, we have a couple of methods to do. I'll show you both and then I'll tell you which one I prefer. So question 1, we want to find 15% of 4,800. So I'll show you two methods with a calculator. So percent literally means out of 100. So 15% actually means 15 out of 100. And we're going to multiply that by our quantity. And we know that that line there in the fraction represents division. So we're going to do 15 divided by 100 times by 4,800. If we type that into our calculator, I think we get 720. It's a question note involving money, so we need to include the pound symbol. Okay, so that's method 1, where we divide the percentage by 100 and then multiply it by the quantity. Method 2 is my preferred method. So we want to find 15% of 4,800. I'll just write that down again. 15% of 4,800. And instead of doing the 15 divided by 100, I like to just express the percentage as a decimal. 15% is simply 0.15. We will multiply this by 4,800. And we're going to get that £720 once again. You can use either method. For the remainder of this video though, I'm going to stick with method 2. Later on in the course, you'll need to be able to calculate a percentage without a calculator as well. I'll just show you how to do that briefly. So if asked to calculate 15% of something, my general advice is always figure out 10%. 10% is the easy percentage to figure out. To find 10%, we simply divide the quantity by 10. So we're going to divide the quantity by 10 and we're going to get 480. I always say find 10% because once you know 10%, you can figure out other percentages. So we want to find 15%, so we could do 10% and 5%. Okay, so we've got 10% and 5%. 5% is half of 10%. So if we half 10%, we're going to get 240. We want to find 15%, so 15% is made up of 10% and 5%. If we add them together, we're going to get £720 once again. For the remainder of this video, we're going to be looking at calculator methods, or calculator percentages, and I'm going to be using method 2 by changing it to a decimal. Okay, over the page, there's 9 examples here. I'm going to do the first 2, then I'm going to ask you to pause the video. Remember to copy this at the same time. Calculate each of the following amounts. So number 1, we're going to calculate 26% of 90. So I'm going to change that to a decimal. 0.26 multiplied by 90. I'm going to type that into my calculator. 0.26 multiplied by 90. And that's going to be 23.4. 23.4 is incorrect. It's incorrect because we're talking about money. So money needs the pound symbol and it needs 2 decimal places. So you can see that I've added in that 0 there. That's £23 and 40 pence. Part B, 54% of 300 grams. I'm going to change that 54% into a decimal, 0.54, and we're going to multiply that by 300. 0.54 multiplied by 300 is 162 grams. No need for 2 decimal places there. It wasn't money. So we've just done part A and part B there. That's the first 2 questions. There's 9 questions altogether. Could you please pause the video and complete the rest of this question 1? Okay, you should have done those first 9. Moving on to question 2. It says VAT is charged at 20%. Calculate the VAT on each item below. VAT stands for value added tax. It is a tax that is added to the value of a product that you can buy. Not all products have VAT, but quite a lot of them do. So VAT is 20%, so we need to figure out specifically how much would the VAT be on each of these items. I'm going to do the first two, then you're going to do the next four. So we want to figure out how much is the VAT on a stereo costing £320. The VAT is 20%, so we need to figure out 20% of 230. 20% is 0.2. I'm going to multiply that by 230. 0.2 is the same as 0.20 if you wanted to put that 0 there. That's absolutely fine. They are entirely equivalent. When we do that, we find that the VAT is 46. 46 what? It's money, so it's £46. Part B. Calculate the VAT on a fridge costing £148. So the VAT is 20%. So we need to figure out 20% of 148. 20% is a decimal, is 0.2. And we can multiply that by 148. We do that, 0.2 multiplied by 148, we're going to get 29.6. 29.6 is incorrect. We're talking about money. We need a pound symbol and we need two decimal places where appropriate. Okay, so we've just done part A and part B. Can you please continue with question 2? Finally, when we're looking at VAT, value added tax, what actually happens is that the VAT is added on to the price of a product. Okay, so we're going to mix a few things together now. So VAT is charged at 20% in all questions. What we're going to do here is I'm going to do the first two, and you're going to copy them down. Then you're going to have a go at question 3. So a fridge was for sale at a price of £600 plus VAT. So the VAT has not been included. The tax is not included yet. What is the total cost of the fridge including VAT? So the fridge is £600 plus the tax. We need to figure out how much that tax is. So we need to figure out 20% of £600. 20% is a decimal, 0.2, and we'll multiply that by the 600. When we do that, we should find that the VAT is 120. I'm just going to write that in a wee bracket there. That's how much the VAT is. What we're going to do is that is how much is added on to the fridge. So the new price of the fridge is £600 plus the VAT, which was £120. The new price of the fridge, including the VAT, is £720. And final one for this video, please make sure you're getting these down. David bought a flat screen TV for £380 plus VAT. What did David pay for the TV in total? So the VAT's not been included yet. So the VAT is charged at 20%. So we need to figure out 20% of 380. 20% is 0.2 times 380. 0.2 times 380 is 76. So the VAT is £76. The value added tax is 76. The 76 needs to be added on. So the actual price of the telly is going to be the £380, add the £76, the VAT. And altogether, that's going to become £456. We've just done the first two examples on that page. Can you have a go at example 3? Once you've done this, you'll be able to have a go at some practice questions looking at percentages and value added tax. Thank you very much.